What's going on, everybody? C4, welcome back to the channel, and today we're here for episode 27 of Madden 22 Pink Slips, here in year 3 with the San Antonio Express in the playoffs, in the divisional round, getting ready to take on the 11-6 Miami Dolphins. Before we get into anything that relates to this video, just I know people are probably clicking on this because I've been talking about it on Twitter, I've been talking about it on the community tab, about our new main channel franchise, because the scouting update did drop yesterday. Okay, what can I tell you about that before we get into this? I've decided on the team. I changed it again. Like last night, I went to bed being pleasantly surprised with one of the team options. And I was like, all right, let's do it, man. Woke up this morning, went on YouTube, just Google it. I want to see what was going on with this team on YouTube. And literally one of the bigger YouTubers that does make Madden content has a series with this same team. It was a little bit of a bummer, to be completely honest with you, because I sold myself. I was like, all right, man, I wasn't really thinking about this team, but now I'm thinking about this team. And again, I just, you don't want to go head-to-head against that. He's someone that I have interacted with off of YouTube. So I don't really, whatever, man. It's his space. It's my fault for waiting for the scouting update. So I was perfectly fine. I did a poll, and essentially, I did 5 teams, and 4 of the 5 teams seemed like most people would be pretty happy with either way. That's at least how I interpreted it. So I do have our team. Hopefully the announcement intro type video will be tomorrow. I don't know, because I'm recording this video today. And then tonight, usually if I'm working on something for the next day, I would. But I got Canada's playing Panama. It's a massive game for Canada to make the World Cup. And I've gone on the record to say, Eagles winning the Super Bowl, Canada making the World Cup, those are the 2 biggest sporting things I think, could happen in my life. So it's very important for me to watch that. So my plan is still tomorrow, Thursday, to have the announcement video ahead of the Philadelphia Eagles. I just can't wait for that game against the Bucs. There is a poll right now, active poll on my community tab, wherever you guys go vote for those things. I don't know what it looks like for you guys, because for me it's a different thing. Asking whether or not, for the new main channel franchise, should I use Madden generated draft classes, or should I use my custom draft classes? That is 100% up to you guys. I will be going with that poll, and I'm hoping to God that's like a 70-30 poll, not something that's really close. I want a decisive answer for what most people want to see. And I don't know, what else can I say? The only other thing I can say about the franchise right now is that it will start active week. So regardless if it's week 5, week 6, week 7, whatever the starting point is, that is where I will be starting. That's all I can really say. And what does it mean for this series? What does it mean for Pink Slips? Well, I'm kind of hoping we win the Super Bowl, and then I think if we win the Super Bowl, I can take a little bit of a break from Pink Slips and then try to reinvent it maybe potentially. I don't want it to go anywhere because it is a fun series to do on the channel. It's a great series to do when things get a little stagnant, get a little bit boring, especially if we're going into realistic rebuild territory. We're going into main channel realistic territory. Having a little bit of a fantasy outlet is always a great thing. And if you win the Super Bowl, who knows? Maybe we could switch teams. Maybe we could do something like that. If we don't win the Super Bowl, then obviously we're going back on that grind again with the Express. Go to year 4, and I'll have to figure out the upload schedule for that. So ultimately, big picture for this series, because I know so many people like it, it's not going anywhere. It just may be for a little bit more infrequent until we establish the new main channel franchise. And I do have a couple ideas about what I can do for Pink Slips going forward. But hopefully we win the Super Bowl this year, and then I can kind of take a pause and figure it all out. But back to the video. We had a 41-14 victory in the wild card round against divisional rival Tennessee Titans. It was a 5-star performance. We get to spin the wheel, and I gave you guys a bunch of options for upgrades that we can make, and you guys made an upgrade that I like, I agree with, and it very much helps us ahead of this matchup. You'll see just a second. Coach Kelvin coming through here with the suggestion, and of all the plus 10s, an option to get A.J. Brown, Ronnie Stanley, Michael Onwenu, Jordan Brooks, Kendall Fuller, Jeremy Chin, and Jabril Peppers. He said, Jeremy Chin! Anthony Harris got mossed so bad in the last episode, which he absolutely did. One of the best catches I've ever seen go against me in Madden. I wasn't even raging about it. It was impressive. Not him having any momentum to get in half, and that's just a... Jeremy Chin, a guy that is a linebacker safety hybrid. We're obviously gonna play him at free safety, but we can make him maybe our money down linebacker so that we can have him and Darius Leonard on the field. There's a lot of options that we could do, and Harris just hasn't been impressive. He hasn't even for the Philadelphia Eagles in real life. Man, he is I've tweeted about it, man. He's kind of like the Nickel Roby-Coleman. Remember when NRC signed for the Philadelphia Eagles 2 years ago? Everyone was like, oh, PFF has him this graded, and he was this good here, and whatever. And then Anthony Harris was supposed to be that guy for us this year. Yeah, a little bit longer in the tooth. Didn't have the greatest season for Minnesota Vikings, but you're like, oh, over the last 3 years, Anthony Harris was this, and this elite safety. And for Philly this year, he's been just a guy. You know, hasn't been bad, but hasn't really done anything. So I'm glad to get him out the series. Welcome, Jeremy Chin. And if you didn't notice what team, we could pick a plus 10 upgrade from any team in the NFL, and we just so happen to get the plus 10 that everyone wanted, and it's the team we're taking on in the next round. So we severely weaken the Miami Dolphins ahead of our divisional game, and we know right away that Anthony Harris is a guy that we could absolutely target in coverage and see if we can get a Moss of ourselves here, and hopefully it's a game winner. So just a very quick preview of the Dolphins ahead of this matchup. Well, their big dog there is they got the Seattle Seahawks connection. They got Russell Wilson at quarterback. That's never really that fun to go up against. Naheem Hines. So for a sim that is traditional computer that traditionally just throws checkdowns to running backs and tight ends, even though it's a little bit better this year, they have one of the running backs you would want to just throw it to all the time. DK Metcalf is good. Lazard, big possession guy, not really worried about that, but Rondale Moore's a stud. Rondale Moore and DK Metcalf is a shifty. You throw in Isaiah McKenzie, too. They have a lot of tough players to tackle in space. Bob Tunyon, okay. O-line, they got Tyron Smith, Eric McCoy, Wyatt Teller, and Leatherwood. So it's a mixed bag on the offensive line, but it's still not too bad. Defensively, you got, a couple guys led by Daron Payne, 93 superstar, who's a stud. Linebacking core, it's okay. I would say arguably that could kind of be a weakness. Maybe try to establish the run a little bit with Najee and Lamar Jackson, which is maybe try to. That's what we are right now. Secondary, they have the great white hope there. Brian Klein at A&M. Snead, who's really good as well, man. What a pick he was for the Chiefs a couple years ago. Now they have Anthony Harris, Jaquiski Tart. So I'm seeing honestly, like safeties and linebackers not great. Seems like a game that we can run all over the Dolphins and move on to the AFC Championship. That is going to be our method of attack. So without further ado, let's stop talking about it. Let's be about it and bring the pain. 85 overall Express. 85 overall Dolphins. If we can stop Russell Wilson and DK Metcalf and run the ball, we're going to win this game. Okay, going to Russ's backyard. Not worried about it. Miami has been a relevant franchise for like 40 years. We got this. We've accomplished more in 2 seasons in San Antonio than the Dolphins have done in the last 30 years. What do you get, the Wildcat? By Pops, and that's a good catch across the middle. I don't even know who that is. His great hair. It's Bob Tunyon. I didn't know Bob Tunyon had hair like that. Be honest with you. Had him on my fantasy team last year. Did not know he had luscious locks like that. Trevor Lawrence at tight end, a goddess. Aaron Donald just destroys Russell Wilson. There, set the tone. Pick that. Oh, that was the kind of juicy playoff run animation you need to capitalize on. Pick 6 in that territory. Who is Nerd Alert? What's he telling them? Make sure you two-factor a password on all your data. 3rd and 10. Let's go. I don't even care who their star tackle is. You don't shut down Aaron Donald. You throw a check down to Bob Tunyon because you're scared. There's pee dribbling down your leg, and you're going to punt the ball to the most unstoppable player in the world, Lamar Jackson. Okay, it's a drop from Quez. Doesn't usually happen, but it can happen. So the only way to do that, gotta get that drop out of his mind, is just bomb it to him deep. Oh, I thought I could get away with Lamar Jackson, and it's Peter Griffin with the sack. Oh, there we go. The maniac Darius Leonard gets home. Aggressive, pays off. Let's go to Quez. I mean, we're trying to throw it to Quez Watkins. We already established that this is going to be a game. We just got to run on them. Let's go. God, Najee. Najee with the double block. I will say, I don't know what that is, because this doesn't happen any other time I hop on the sticks. But for whatever reason, what we've built between John Ross usually, like my skill position guys block better in this series than they ever. Like, that was insane. Pretty much 2 pancakes. Well, not knock on their ass. Pancakes. Look at that. Najee Harris bullying that guy. Just takes all momentum away from Jaquiski Tart and Lamar Jackson. I mean, I don't know how many touchdowns. Maybe it's just since we got Lamar Jackson, everyone knows they got to up their blocking game. But multiple touchdowns are all going on the AI helping me out there. Let's go. Hey, here we go. Jeremy Chin, the newcomer, gets the sack on the safety blitz. Okay. Thought that was DK Metcalf for a second. Luckily, it was Lazard, and that was awkward, but incomplete. That's all that matters. Just outstanding blocking yet again. Outstanding blocking and very, very hard running. Okay. A little bit of resistance. I mean, we're able just to 4, 5, 6 yards, chunk plays. But now it's 3rd and 5. And I'm not going to lie, probably just going to keep it. Because you can't stop. You can't stop them. Go! Get your blocks! No! Did we get a first down? Oh, we got a first down, though. All right, let's go. Read action like it's NCAA 14. Let's go. I don't like my quarterback getting hit there. But that is his 2nd touchdown, which is Pink Slip scoring. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Trey White, super aggressive. We have whatever thing in the X Factor that shows, like, the routes that I guess they're going to try to target. I don't know, because we're going against AI. Is it like, if we just take away their #1 read, are we going to have a lot of success? Obviously not there. They're able to check down to Bob Tunyon. But, okay. Love being on the road and having the momentum work against the team that's supposed to, you know, be cheesing it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, let's go away. You're faster. I think that's coming back, though. That should be holding, right? Came kind of early. Could be some sort of offside nonsense. But let's hope that's a hold. That was not a good play to give up. Fuck, it is offside. God damn it. Okay. Anything you can do, I can almost do better. Not a good pass. Not a good pass. Could have been very easily picked. Especially by L'Jarius Sneed. Probably the 1 DB on the entire Dolphins team we don't want to pick on. Hey, how about let's just cut that play from the video, right? Don't need a blooper reel going on here. 3rd and 10. Oh, okay. Peter Griffin gets his 2nd sack. I think I take a timeout. Like, I might want to see, like, where's this gonna... The clock runs here. 30 seconds. Shall we be aggressive here? Can they actually stop us? No. Playoffs. Got to win the Super Bowl. That's not a Super Bowl winning move right there to go for that. Okay, they're starting to, like, bite on the plan. I just don't want to throw the ball. I want to run it with Najee. And the run's not there with Najee. Just run it with Lamar. And I think they are starting to catch on to that just a little bit. Let's get a little aggressive here. 3rd and 9, both midfield. You need to find a way to get Kadarius Toney. We got to go 4 wide receiver sets here. Get Kadarius Toney out there on the field. Let's see. Play action. That 91 is unblockable. He's unstoppable right now. Take notes. If we win this game, he might not be a household name, might not be a real name. That guy's being unreal right now. Just cooking Norwood. Okay, Russ. Okay. 3rd and 12. I'm not going to jinx it, but haven't heard DK Metcalf's name called yet. So, you know, I just heard, though. Away! First sack, gets home. Give me the ball back. But let's go Renfro. Hits a little spinny, gets the first down. Only 4 of 9 passing, and we're almost in the 4th quarter. Not our game, man. We broke it down. We got to run the ball. Got to be somewhat analytical, even though I just clown on their coach, kind of looking like a nerd. I mean, hey, we need to win the Super Bowl here. There's no other way to put it. Any advantage that we can get, we're gonna take it. Like right here, I got the trust, so he can't be fumbled. Probably should kick the field goal here. I'm just frustrated at this point. My running offense is slowing down. We're starting the 4th quarter here. Bring it to you live. Let's go. I see. I don't respect my opponent. I almost fumbled there. I do not respect my opponent. That's why I go for it. That's why I'm trying to get 1 more yard for Lamar. To get even more scoring so I can take away not only just Jeremy Chin this week, but another big-time player from the Dolphins. I want to deplete the Dolphins. The run for nothing, just controlling the clock. I will let Goggles come out now. I'm not going to be too greedy. I'm not going to thirst for this touchdown too much. We went for it on 4th and long. Argument could be made if you went then, why not go now? Don't need to worry about it because we got Quez Watkins. Oh, you're going to booth review it, are you? What does the booth say now? Receiver had possession. Come on, that looked good to me. 1-2. 1-2 right there. What are we saying? Counts. All right, we got 3rd and 11. They're definitely in 4-down territory here. Cover this Tunyon guy. Great guarantee that's where they want to go. Look, let the computer do the rest of the thing. I'm going to cover their main guy. Take advantage of the momentum that I have earned. So I'm going to be playing and usering some linebacker. Oh, no, I don't want to be a corner, though. Try. Fucking Hawkins sucks, man. That guy's the worst. Outstanding blocking. And who's leading that? The best blocking wide receiver in the NFL, John Ross. 3rd and 4. Try to get the touchdown. Back of our mind, just even getting the first down with the rushing yards. Let's do it. Oh, or we can just get the touchdown here as well. Juke him out of his cleats, break his ankles, and move right on to the AFC Championship game. Come on, keep him out, keep him out. Right now, we have the plus 21 bonus for the pink scoring. Don't want to give that up. That's worth pretty much a damn half star at this point. Come on. Pick that off. Wait, what just happened? Was that a touchdown? Was that not a OPI? Maybe? DK Metcalf? OPI? Oh, ineligible. He's out of bounds. Can't do that. Come on. Come on. Oh, we get... Pick it off. What was that? That's like top 5 worst plays I've seen. Like, what if this game was close and that happened? I'd be going berserk right now. Getting pancake, Aaron Donald. This is embarrassing. That was embarrassing. Get nerd alert. Let's calculate that, man. I don't know if it's going to be a 5-star. 41% completion for my quarterback is never a good look. But a win's a win. And we're moving on. So, calculating the star ratings, it was good. We won the game, clearly. Pretty badly, pretty convincingly. Badly if you are a Dolphins fan. But we won the game by 21, so that is 2 stars right there. And then, you know, we came in saying we wanted to run the ball, and that's exactly what we did. No scoring from passing or receiving, But we had over 200 rushing yards for Najee Harris, which is 1 full star. And with over 100 rushing yards and 2 rushing touchdowns, 3 for Lamar Jackson, that is also a full star. That is the only score we had. Quez Watkins, obviously 51 yards and a touchdown is pretty good. Jeremy Chin in his debut game for the Express, 6 tackles, 2 TFLs, a sack. Owe had a sack. Leonard had a sack. Probably should have had a pick as well. But it ends up being a 4-star performance here for the San Antonio Express, plus 8 upgrade incoming from the Miami Dolphins. All right, well, before we do any of that, let's just sim to the next week, figure who we're taking on in the AFC Championship game, and then I'll give you guys the list of players we could potentially acquire. And we are taking on the 11-6 Las Vegas Raiders. I'm not going to look at the weekly awards because every single time I restart this series, like the next day when I start recording, I can't remember if I applied the bonus or not. So I'm just going to say that for the next episode, so that kind of sets a theme. But a very quick snapshot here of the Raiders roster. So they have Tyreek Hill. What else do they got working for them? You got Derrick Henry. Okay. Noah Fant, Shaquille Griffin. What do they got under center? Not Stafford. Interesting. So we're going to end the episode talking about the potential upgrades we can land from the Miami Dolphins. And as always, the upgrades will also be posted and pinned in the comment section of this video. So because it was only a +8, the flashier players are just, unattainable at this point. Like, it would have been lovely to be able to find a way to add DK Metcalf onto the squad. And it's just not feasible with only that +8 overall maximum. So here are the upgrades that are on the board right now. We have Tyron Smith, veteran, but if we are kind of going all in on a Super Bowl, it would cost us +5 to upgrade from Elaine Johnson to Tyron Smith. Now, the Eagle fan in me, that's a little painful to do, but, it is an upgrade at that left tackle spot. Kind of is lateral at a certain point, but it is an upgrade nonetheless. Have to mention it. We have the star of their game from them is Paul Griffin, the defensive end that I just couldn't contain him. And if we got him, you probably would slide him into defensive tackle, which, hey, could double up. We absolutely need help at that D tackle 2 spot. He would cost +8. Full +8. We would swap Arden Key for Paul Griffin, and then decide what we're going to do. If we want to keep him a defensive end, probably not at 318 pounds. We kick him into defensive tackle, but he was dominant. So I am intrigued looking at his skill set here. It's actually nothing there. Kind of jumps off the board, just, powerhouse. Good strength, good burst. I guess 89 acceleration for almost 320 pounds is good. So that is a full +8. We also just have strictly the D tackle spot. We can bring in this guy, Justin Elam, who's a 78 star. That would only cost 3 points. Again, adding depth to that D tackle spot. And then we're going to finish in the secondary with 2 corners. Right now, our third corner is Jeff Okudah. He's an 81. So we could use +5 and bring in L'Jarius Sneed to come in and be our slot corner. Kind of fits that mold. He's an 84 slot with that superstar dev, big time player, good speed, good agility, good jumping, great athlete, can pretty much versatile, scheme versatile. Or we have an opportunity to get our first Patreon, Brian Klein from Texas A&M, 85 superstar, white lightning, 96 speed, 95 acceleration. This is only going to be a +4. So let me know in the comment section below what upgrade you guys want to see ahead of this upcoming AFC Championship game against the Raiders, which will be out, let's see, what day is today? Wednesday. Ideally, tomorrow will be the Eagle. I don't know, man. Maybe I'll fit. I'm at a rock and a hard spot between just saying, screw it. Let's just, because obviously it's just how I'm going to delegate my time. I could just get this playoff run, be it, we lose the next episode or we win the Super Bowl, get that done, and then drop the new franchise. Here's off the top of my head, probably tomorrow we will do, honestly don't know. I feel like tomorrow, back to back. The way that I want to present, I feel like if we do the AFC Championship game tomorrow, we win the AFC Championship game. That means Friday can be the teaser for the new series. Saturday can be the new realistic rebuild. And then on Sunday, it can be the Super Bowl to kind of finish out Pink Slips so that fresh start on Monday is going to be ushering in the new series, main channel franchise. And that is all under the assumption that we win the Super Bowl. Well, you could very easily just lose to the Raiders, and then I have no idea how I'm going to do it. But I think that's going to be the order of the videos we're going to do, because I don't really want to be like, you know, upload the brand new main channel franchise and have it kind of convoluted with this franchise at the same time. And I think that's what we're going to do. So tomorrow, so make sure you get your votes in right now. Tomorrow will be the AFC Championship game. Friday will be the teaser for our new Madden franchise. That's what we're doing. Hope that works for everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in today's video. As always, your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button if you enjoyed. And until next time, it's C4 saying peace